Jang Uk.
Hi guys, welcome to Wandy Homes channel. Today we will discuss the continuation of the latest series that hits, titled Alchemy of Souls Part 5. This part is taken from episodes 13 to 14. Alarm alert! This Korean drama contains full spoilers, so don't watch it till the end. This 13th episode starts with the opening of the ceiling above the constellation basin. Thunder struck the constellation basin, making Jinmu and Yeomsu come to check it out. Knowing there is no way out, Jang Uk gives energy to his red jade for the crown prince to come to save him. He fools Jinmu by saying he puts the red jade in Eunuch Kim's body. When he goes to check Eunuch Kim's body, the crown prince comes and finds out what really happens. He also orders his guards to bring Park Jin along. As they all discuss the matter, Queen Seo Hasun comes with her maid. She also brings Eunuch Kim in good condition, even though he's shown dead and petrified in advance. Because Jang Uk is unable to prove the truth, he says that all his previous explanations are lies. Jinmu demands that Jang Uk be punished in Cheonbuk 1, but thanks to Mu Deok's help, Jang Uk escapes punishment. The crown prince wonders why the constellation basin can get lightning struck, even though to be able to open the ceiling of the constellation basin, one must at least be at Jisu's level. In the secret room, Queen Seo Hasun kills Eunuch Kim. Because he is deemed useless. What's more, he is a greedy person and once threatens her. Before leaving, Queen Seo Hasun tells Jinmu to find out the person who is beside Jang Uk when he started to change. On the way home, Jang Uk tells Park Jin that he really had seen Eunuch Kim run wild and petrified. Park Jin knows Jang Uk is not lying. Eunuch Kim is actually revived using an ice stone. Then Park Jin orders Jang Uk to be at his house for a while, so he can stay out of trouble. Upon arrival, Jang Uk is surprised by the arrival of Master Lee. Master Lee invites Jang Uk to go to Lake Yeongcheon Daeho to catch a golden fish. The goal of catching a golden fish is to master Jisu's technique. In the end, Jang Uk manages to catch a golden fish. On the other hand, Park Jin visits Jin Yeowon to borrow a Sapsalidok village. Afterwards, he becomes furious with Jin Ho-kyung for collaborating with Jinmu and leaving Songrim. At home, Mu Deok and Kim Do-ju hold a memorial service for Cho Chung and his daughter, Cho Young, who later becomes Naksu, the shadow assassin. Mu Deok weeps as she recalls past events and is unaware of Seoul standing behind her. Seoul comes to ask Jang Uk to return to Songrim. Before leaving, Yul says he will return to the Seho fortress. Yet he won't be alone because he will bring someone with him. The next day at Songrim, Jang Uk has his last fight, but today will be different. If usually the winner will be rewarded with a golden thought, today the prize is Mu Deok, and the opponent of Jang Uk today is Seoul, the first person in his generation to master Jisoo. Okay guys, that's how episode 13 ends. This episode is begun by showing the crown prince scolds at Mu Deok. He feels he has been fooled into giving away his 9 gold thoughts. He says that this blue jade is not very valuable to Mu Deok because when the crown prince throws it away, Mu Deok doesn't feel blue. Because of that, he demands Mu Deok to be the prize in the last match, and the crown prince's chosen opponent today is Soyul, his cousin. The match between the two strongest people of the same generation begins. That person is Soyul, the first fastest, and Jang Uk is the second to master Jisoo. A great battle ensues, and sword fighting between great mages amazes the audience. It can be seen that Jang Uk continues to be pushed by a sword attack from Soyul. He tries to stay afloat and uses the Tansu technique. Yet Soyul also uses a great technique. In the end, Yul manages to beat Jang Uk. But everyone is also amazed by Jang Uk, who has mastered Jisoo. Park Dang-gu immediately hugs him. Then he takes him to Sejukwon to be treated. There, Hyum scolds Jang Uk for trying too hard. But when he finds out that Jang Uk had mastered Jisoo, he's thrilled to bits. After hearing the news, Park Jin comes to see Jang Uk's state. He wonders why Jang Uk is so determined to fight Soyul, who has mastered Jisoo. However, when he finds out that Jang Uk had also mastered it with the help of Master Lee, he asks why Master Lee is helping him train. Jang Uk says that it's because of the family. Park Jin thinks Jang Uk has known everything. The fact that he's born with the King's Star. But then he realizes what Jang Uk meant is actually about Kim Do-ju. Jang Uk tells that Master Lee teaches him to win Kim Do-ju's heart. However, Park Jin refuses to believe it because of the huge age difference between the two of them. What's more, Master Lee trains chastity. Then he goes to visit Kim Do-ju, but he sees Master Lee's shoe. So he despairs and turns away. On the other hand, Master Lee and Kim Do-ju are getting closer. In Songrim, Soyul teaches Mu Deok how to summon birds using a new whistle. They are thrilled to bits. Jang Uk sees them both smiling and gets irritated. Because Mu Deok doesn't seem to have lost anything after changing master. The scene switches to Mu Deok, who is cleaning Park Jin's room. She accidentally sees the arrow that had hurt her in advance. Suddenly, Park Jin comes and says to stay away from that arrow. If energized, someone can get injured. Then Park Jin orders Sang-ho to investigate Mu Deok's background. Afterwards, Sang-ho brings the man who once sold Mu Deok. But Park Jin doesn't get accurate information because the man had been bribed by Jewel using Jang Uk's money. Mu Deok remembers that the crown prince once threw the blue jet into the pond. Then she searches for it using a torch. The next day, the crown prince comes to the pond to find the blue jet. He ordered eunuch O to look for it. Suddenly, the crown prince is surprised by the arrival of Mu Deok from behind. Mu Deok informs that she has taken the blue jade, and now it belongs to her because the crown prince has banished it. After that, Mu Deok looks for Jang Uk to show her blue jade. but she sees the intimacy of Jang Uk and Hyun-ok, making her jealous. Jang Uk, who knows about it, immediately hugs her to calm her down. Jang Uk tells that Jung-ok has come to invite him to the palace, along with Master Lee for dinner. But it's clear that this isn't an ordinary dinner. Jang Uk and Master Lee are preparing to track down the Ice Stone. Master Lee, Jang Uk, Soyeol, and Park Dang-gu head to the palace. There they greet King Go-sun. Afterward, Master Lee tells about the secret of his body. He says that he is a soul shifter. King Go-sun and the others are shocked by his statement. On the other hand, Mu Deok goes to investigate broker Kim, the man who once sold her. But instead, she finds his dead body. Park Jin, who comes to the Fairy Inn afterward, thinks that Mu Deok is the killer. Okay guys, that's how the end of episode 14.